We're in one of Vancouver's oldest communities here in Strathcona, and I have something very special to show you here. We have a row of 6 row homes that have heritage designation, that have won awards as well for the significance here in Vancouver, and we have one here for sale. And why these are so special is what it represents here in Vancouver. These homes here, built between 1898 and 1900, forecasted and welcomed newcomers here as rental properties. These properties then were restored in 1987 and stratified. They came down to ruin and they were sold off to be restored for that heritage designation. Then in 2018, when my clients bought this beautiful unit here, we completely restored it on the inside. Right off the top here, what I love about these old heritage homes here in Vancouver, a lot of them are built with community in mind, and that's why they have all these patios here so that you can congregate, you can have people over, you can socialize with your neighborhood. And that's why Strathcona is also so popular, is because of the community here. It's so tight-knit, and that's why these homes here do not last in very long on the market. So what I wanted to show you off right here is this, obviously the overall size dynamics, but also the paint. This was just done by the whole strata. They got another heritage grant to keep in line with those heritage colors. So the whole exterior of all 6 of these row homes were completely repainted. Anything was needed to be replaced, such as rot or any of the wood exterior, has all been done. So you don't have to worry about it. And that's why these units here are so visually stunning. They have perfect colors that fit into the neighborhood and something for you to enjoy. And you can see here as we walk the space, you can come out, sit here, have your coffee, and just enjoy the neighborhood of all the character homes here. As we get inside here, you're gonna be blown away with what my clients had done. And if you would have seen what this home looked like before, it does not even look like the same thing. Right here, they removed walls, they opened up this space, and everything from the studs onwards to the flooring to the paint has all been refreshed. They added a bunch of pot lighting here, and now this home really simplifies what your living is. It combines all of the modern needs that you need and interior design finishes with that character charm, so you can really marry the two together. So in the space here, obviously you have your space here for your TV. You have more than enough room, depending on what your lifestyle is, to put a sectional couch with a chase lounge. It does give you a lot of options just with the overall size, and even nice detailing like this for your electrical outlets built into the floor. So if you want to put your couch this way, it gives you those options. And the detailing here with the nice fluted areas for the heating, venting as well. They incorporated it all into the hardwood flooring here, which gives it some really nice detailing here. As you come into the space here, we have seating here for 6, but you could even get a larger table in here, and that's what I love about the floor plan. It's so open, there's no wasted space, that it gives you a lot of dynamics. And whether you're a new family, a downsizer, an upsizer, or don't have any kids at all, it gives you a lot of flexibility with this home, which I love. Also, if you're in Vancouver and you have a character home, you likely want to be able to have a wood-burning fireplace. So we have this here, which is in working order. This is something that you can enjoy, especially during the holidays, being able to get in here and use this for warmth and just to help with the aesthetic of the property as well. So a lot of windows in this row home as well. And as we make our way into the kitchen, this was a massive transformation and done very well in terms of the flow and the type of appliances that they used here. So as you can see, they've done a really good job in creating as much counter space as possible here, and just a ton of storage. Even though this is a smaller square footage overall, they made sure to really be in line with your needs as a family. This is, a very perfect family home, and even utilizing the ceiling heights here with a ton of storage up in here. So it doesn't really matter what you have this space to be able to put this all together. You have the nice white stonework with the nice white subway tiled, and you have high-end appliances, and this is what I want to show you as well. With the appliance package, we have Fisher and Paykel, but even this porcelain sink here, Kohler, right? Lifetime warranty, high-end. This is not just the bottom of the barrel. They took their time. They really planned it out well with this renovation and upgrade. We have the integration here with a Melee dishwasher, and then we have the gas burner stovetop with the Fisher and Paykel appliance package, and the nice French door Fisher and Paykel fridge as well. So it has been detailed oriented, and as I open a couple more, because I know if you have a family, this stuff is really important, you have tons and tons and tons of storage. Even nice little things here, utilizing the corner cabinetry with the Lazy Susan, being able to get into the back of the corners. They really thought of everything when they put this home together. And as my camera guy moves over to the left, there is a nice little backyard space here for your outdoor activities as well. There's a beautiful little porch out back, and you really get the vibe of Strathcona with the backs of these row homes. So as we get outside here, and like I said, this is all repainted. All the wood structure is in good form here. You have a nice little outdoor area for barbecuing over here. So my clients already have the barbecue out here. They have some storage here to help with that. And then you can see just down in here, perfect place to enjoy your evenings, having a morning coffee with your family. And then what I love from this vantage point here is you can see 5 of the 6 homes with all their different colors, and you really get to experience the history and the heritage of Vancouver and Strathcona here. So they put in some nice tile work here, so there's not dirt, nothing's gonna get dirty or anything like that, and they've really made good use of this space here, and it gives you a little bit of that outside option as well. So let's go inside here. We'll show you the bathroom. So one of the challenges with heritage homes is obviously the layout, the lack of bathrooms. So they were able to put in a bathroom here, which we're gonna come in and take a look at. And as we get outside of the kitchen, you can have a different type of a viewpoint of what this looks like. You can look right outside towards Hawks Avenue. You have the beautiful foliage out front, these windows. And then just around the corner here, they did a really good job in terms of adding this powder room, which is really important. So you don't need to go all the way upstairs to be able to use a washroom. So in the space here, again, wall-mounted toilets, not something that's standard. There's everything that's a little bit higher end, and they make good use of the space, and there is in fact a window here as well. So this is what we have here for the main floor. Let's go upstairs to take a look at those 3 bedrooms, and we're gonna look at that bonus basement suite to help you with that mortgage helper as well. As we make our way upstairs, again, you can see the engineered hardwood flooring here is worked all the way through. And we're gonna start with the primary, which I love. It has a bunch of nice big windows looking out to the neighborhood, lots of greenery and trees. It's very light and airy. Even helps with the skylight. I love skylights in homes. It just brings in a lot of that natural light. And then we have the nice vaulted ceilings here, which makes this space very, very large. Here we have a queen size bed, but if you're wanting to do the king size option, you can see here, even with the larger nightstands, you have that option. And then as I just move out this chair, I want to show you the closets, which is important for everybody at home. All this is custom as well. So you can see here, very nice and easily organized in terms of the build outs here to help with that storage space as well. As I put everything back here, I don't have a ladder, but as we turn stuff around, they're even taking care of extra storage. And that's why I love when you work with smart builders. They think of everything. Instead of just drywalling over that, you do have some extended space to be able to add some of that storage. So this is the primary here. And then we got 2 more bedrooms and then the bathroom. As we make our way here into the first bedroom, again, a very nice size here. You can see they have the beautiful bunk bed. So this really gives you a good picture if you have a young family, what this space could look like. Even if you don't have young kids or teenage kids, or you're downsizing, this could be a guest room, an office. It gives you those options. Again, it has the nice window bringing in the colors of the neighborhood, and then a nice large closet here as well, where you can see that they have built outs and dressers in here to be able to really maximize this space here completely. So we move our way down the hallway. You're gonna notice some of the heritage. So this is the insulated chimney for the fireplace. So this makes sure that this doesn't get hot. You're not at risk of having anyone burn themselves on here. So this is what this is. It goes all the way out to the top for your ventilation for the fireplace. So we have the 3rd bedroom here. And as you can see, this is perfectly laid out for an infant here. You have the crib. This could also be used as an office, and it has some nice green tones here, and again, a nice large window. So it gives you that flexibility with this space. On this main floor, they took advantage of the space here. Again, they put their washer and dryer upstairs, which was a nice add, so you can keep all your laundry. Obviously, if you have kids, it's important to be able to have this upstairs. You have this nice sink out here, and then they've really made use of the space. So instead of putting the sink inside and making this bathroom a lot smaller, you have a nice walk-in shower with a deep soaker tub. So even if you have your children, this is where you can get bath done, taken care of. And again, we have the nice wall-mounted toilet, and then you have the nice small hexagonal tile on the floors, and then the subway tile floor to ceiling as well in the bathroom here again. So this is what we have for you on the top space, very functional with all your needs for a family. So let's wrap this up here. Let's go downstairs to show you that mortgage helper to help you ease the payments with these high interest rates. So as you can see here, you just hop off Hawks Avenue down here and you have your separate entry to your suite. And then we have your mailbox, all this good stuff. Again, more storage underneath here, a little bit to be able to take care of some of those needs. So this is where you would enter in for your tenant, and it opens up right into the kitchen itself. So what you're gonna notice, a lot of the same materials was used in terms of the flooring, in terms of the aesthetic of the countertops. So the same color scheme with the nice tan and browns on the floors and the white countertops here. In terms of your appliance package here, again, you have your stove and cooktop here with your hood fan, so it's all vented out properly. And for a basement suite of this size, a lot of cabinetry all around here and counter space here. And it also comes in with a dishwasher, which is quite important, obviously, if you are wanting to maximize your investment for rental property. You got the fridge, and it's nice and clean, and they've added a lot of pot lights, so it's not dark. It has a lot of light, not only from the pot lights, but also for the windows, and we have a sprinkler system here, and they did a good job with the concealed heads, so you don't have those sprinklers coming through. As we get out of the kitchen here, we're gonna go into the living space so you can see what we're working with here. So you have a space here which would be considered your living room, whether you want to put a couch or TV or however you want to put something in. We do have a tenant that's living here currently, so this is their general setup, but this is your main living space here, and we got the bedroom off the back. As we get into here, this is the bathroom, and they did a good job in terms of utilizing the space. Obviously, with these character homes, you sometimes have ceiling height issues, but they were still able to get a full shower in here. We got the sink, the toilet, and some extra storage components in here, and they actually put radiant in-floor heating in here as well, which you can see the control over here. And there is a window, which is obviously very important to be able to get that humidity out if your tenants are taking showers. So be able to have that window and the fan in there to make sure that you're not going to have any issues with that humidity. They also added these great sliders, so it does open up the space if you want to create it open, or obviously you can close them right here to section off the bedroom. But the bedroom here is a great space. This could easily have a queen size bed in here. You have a couple windows, so you're not sectioned out to see some of that natural light. And then again, a very deep closet here with built outs. And then on the other side here, this is where you have your washer and dryer. So it has everything that you need for a fully functioning suite to be able to get a good revenue. Or if you have some older children, this is a great space if they need their own privacy. And then just on this other side here, this is just the door to the main space here. They have a drying rack over here right now, but I can give you a little bit of storage. But this is what you use to get into the main space. It locks from the other side, and this is how this whole home is sectioned off. So as we flip the perspective here, so you can see it from a different dynamic here. Again, you can see where you can get your natural light here. They've done a good job with the blinds, being able to control that. You got your electric baseboard heaters here. And then again, this is your living space, your perspective from the bedroom into the main living space, and then it goes into your kitchen here. So this is what we have for you for the tour. This is what makes this one very, very unique, being able to have this mortgage helper here for your mortgage needs. So let's do a quick turnout and outro of some neighborhood highlights, and we hope to see you at the open house. The reason why this small pocket here in Strathcona is so complementary and why so many people want to live here is because of things like this. You have so much community. We have Wilder Snail, which is a neighborhood coffee and grocer. You have little pockets of these small businesses packed into these colorful neighborhoods. You'll see all through these neighborhoods as you walk in, all the different colors from pinks to reds to greens to blues. And whether you're out for a stroll, walking your dog, going for a run, this is a very unique pocket here in Strathcona. And what I love about it too is just its proximity to McLean Park. You know, I can see the home here. We're about 100 feet away. And if you have kids, this is a place where it has a water park on the back end of it, baseball, anything that you need. So my clients, they love this place. They just open up the door. It's safe here. They let the kids kids run out, and there's so many kids that live in this area and young families. This is really perfect for you if you're looking for that family feel. And even though you're really close to the city, in just about 7 minutes, you can get downtown, maybe in 5 minutes. But this is a very quiet pocket here and something that you can enjoy and really grow some roots down into here. So as I mentioned again, we have the knockout here in terms of the redesign, the heritage building with the modern finishes, your proximity not only to downtown Vancouver, but even going east. You can just hit East Hastings and get onto Highway 1 going to North Van or to the Valley. It really hits everything out of the park here, and I hope to see you at the open house. My name's Kyle Mark of the Kyle Mark Real Estate Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Welcome home.